have these chair covers on the back of my chairs, and at the bottom of them are a pocket. It just comes up, folds over, and attaches right here. I use these for lots of reasons. My students come and they bring their purse, their wallet, their phone, whatever they have, and they can drop it in that pocket so it's not in the way. And then I have my Tuesday ladies, and they have self-assigned seats. So if I have something for them, like this pocket just a minute ago is full of stuff, I drop it in the pocket on the back of their chair, and when they come the next week, they can pick it up because I can never remember to give it to them otherwise. I started with 2 pieces of fabric, 16.5 by 28 inches. That's the cover itself. And then our pocket is 14.5 by 16.5. 14.5 this way, 16.5 that way. The first thing we're gonna do is hem down the top of our pocket to get rid of that raw edge. We're just gonna fold it over about 1/2 inch and zigzag right down that raw edge. Back stitching when you start and when you stop, because my grandma said so. You could fold this over, iron it, and fold it over again and straight stitch it if you didn't want to zigzag. Now, we're gonna take whatever fabric we want to be the outside of our chair cover and lay it face up. Then we're gonna lay our pocket face up and line up the ends of it. So line up the raw edges, just like this. Then we're gonna take the back of our chair cover, which is what's on the underside, and we're gonna lay it face down. We're gonna sew it all the way around, except we're gonna leave a 3-inch hole. I'm gonna leave mine right here. I'm gonna put 2 marks. I'm gonna start sewing here. I'm gonna sew all the way around, and when I get back to here, that's gonna be my reminder to stop. Straight stitch, 1/4 inch seam, back stitching when you start and when you stop, because my grandma said so. I measured how wide the back of my chair was, and I added 2 inches. Now, my chairs are pretty narrow. They're not thick. If you have a thick chair, you probably want to add more than that. We have sewn it. Let's turn it right side out and poke out your corners. Now we're gonna iron it. This is my ironing situation. Heat resistant pad, wool mat, both available from Walmart, both linked in my Walmart storefront. This linked in the caption. And this is my Aliso iron that Missouri Star Quilt Company sent us. And it's pretty incredible. Okay, we have sewn it, turned it right side out, pushed out our corners, ironed it. Now we're gonna top stitch all the way around. And a top stitch is just a straight stitch sewn a little closer to the edge. And when you top stitch, it will naturally close the hole that you left to turn it right side out. I like for my top stitching to be super close to the edge. It almost looks like it's gonna fall off, but you only sew as close as you're comfortable. When I first started sewing, I didn't do a lot of top stitching. It seemed like an extra step and I wasn't into it, but I'm here to tell y'all, it really does change the look of your project. So take the extra few minutes and top stitch. Now this is what we have. The next step is super easy. I'm gonna fold this down and I'm just gonna stitch right here. I'm gonna fold this down about 7 inches. And I'm just gonna stitch, back stitch, stitch, back stitch here and here. This is not stitched and up the sides isn't stitched. You see that? But I am gonna go back and forth a few times because I want it to have a lot of strength. So when it's pulled on, it won't come out. And here's our chair cover. Now I'm gonna go hang it on another chair. My name is Tammy. I'm your favorite sewing teacher, and I would love for you to come sew with me.